about an embarrassing video to have to make. This last year was the hardest year of my life. After I finished the Grand Canyon series, and that series of sermons that I did up there, I kind of had to step back from doing this ministry series. And most of it was financial. You know, the camera equipment and everything that I had to buy alone was like $1,000. And then every trip out to Sedona, Payson, the Grand Canyon, out to the, I had a 1978 Chevy C10 truck, as you can see in some of the videos. And I would spend $150, $200 just on gas to do one video. And that just wasn't practical for a college student. So, sorry about the wind. I found myself in kind of dire straits. I was living with my buddy's parents for a while. Then I had to go back and live with my mother. That kind of fell through, so I spent 3 months sleeping in this car in the parking lot of a Walmart. And what I would do is I would get up and I would shower and everything like that at my dojo where I trained in judo. And it was with a sink. We had just like a regular bathroom. And we had a water dispenser, kind of like you have in an office building. And it was winter time back then, so what I would have to do is go to the water dispenser and fill up a pitcher full of the hot water. And then I would use that water in the sink and I would shower. And that's how I would take my showers. And then I would mop the bathroom floor so nobody knew. I worked at a call center at the time. And I was just wake up in the morning and brushing my teeth with a water bottle, and day in, day out of just embarrassment. And I decided to go back to pastry school. It's a big part of the reason why I was sleeping in the car, because I couldn't afford to have a place to live and pay tuition, because I was doing everything myself. I had nobody helping me, and it was just, I wanted to do it all on my own. So thankfully I was able to finish a semester of pastry school, go back into the culinary industry. I was a chef for 5 years, and now I'm working as a pastry chef by the grace of God. And I got one of the best jobs you can get in the country as a pastry chef if you're trying to learn. I work at a diamond 5-star resort here in Arizona. And I won't say which one, but if you Google 5 diamond 5-star, it kind of narrows it down for you. The reason why I'm sharing this is because I realize that you can't let struggle take you away from your purpose in life. Yes, this ministry is important to me. Doing these videos is important to me, and I kind of felt like a failure because I didn't get as many views as I wanted to. But I had to step back and go, if one person watches these videos, it was worth it. And they have. I may not have gotten all the views in the world, but the people who did watch it emailed me and messaged me and told me, you really helped me get through. Can you come over and speak to me and my husband? And can you talk to us about Scripture? Can you answer these questions for us? I had so many wonderful opportunities like that. But when times got hard for me, I made a huge mistake. I did it on my own. I didn't ask for help. I didn't want anybody helping me. The biggest advice I'd give to you right now, if you're struggling, is definitely ask for help. I slept day in and day out in a car. I worked, and then, when I started working in kitchens again, I'm on my feet all day, sleeping in a car. Well, that caught up with me pretty quickly. If you've noticed between this video and my last videos, I've put on a little bit of weight. I'm leaning against my car right now because I've had back surgery again. It's my second time having back surgery. This time scared me. My disc herniated to the point where it crushed my spinal cord. I have a cast on my left leg right now because the nerves in my leg don't function properly anymore. They're hoping I'm going to get it back, but there's no telling. And this is the first day I've actually been able to get up and walk around. If you're struggling, ask for help. Ask for people to help you. When I put the Facebook post up and just told my story and told everybody what I was going through, one of the things that shocked me is how many people I had there that were waiting and willing to help me. Javon, you did all this for us, man. You wouldn't call me? Javon, why didn't you just text me? We have a spare bedroom. We have this, we have that. We would have helped you. So everything that I went through, and as alone as I felt and abandoned as I felt, was unnecessary. I didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to sleep in this car. I didn't have to shower in sinks and go through the embarrassment of people flashing their lights and honking at me because they knew I was sleeping in my car. Reach out, because you have a lot. If you have a local church in your area, you don't need to be a member to walk in and speak to somebody and just be like, listen, I'm homeless. I just want to know if there's any way that you can help me. And it may not even be financial. Maybe you can just help me get a job. Can you put me in touch with a shelter system? It was extremely dangerous to be homeless. Extremely dangerous. I put myself out there and I was very, very vulnerable. It was winter time, so it was cold. I got sick. I was hurting. I couldn't eat properly. I couldn't stick to any type of dietary nutrition plan. And then at the end of it all, I finally get a job. I finally have a place to live. I have to have back surgery, so I can't work for 6 weeks now. So I had to ask for help anyways. My family had to come to my aid anyways because they got a phone call saying Javon's in the hospital. So ask for help. And another thing is, no matter how bad things are, you would be amazed how quickly God will come to your aid. I was in my car and everything was horrible. My life was torn to pieces and my ministry had failed in my eyes because I'm like, well, people aren't even watching the videos anymore. So what was the point of spending all the money that I had to go out to these places to try and make interesting films if nobody's going to watch them? Your perspective changes. Because within a matter of weeks, I now live in the nicest home I have ever lived in my entire life. I have my own garage, my own bedroom, my own bathroom. I have all the furniture I need. I have a job that pays me more than I have ever been paid to do something that I love. And most importantly, I'm back in touch with my family and I'm back doing what I love to do. Being homeless is hard. Going through things is hard, but no matter what you're going through, reach out to the people around you. Include people in your life. And if you don't have that opportunity, if you have to grind through it, stay hopeful, stay positive, because there is another side to it. That bee is just unreasonable. So I just wanted to share my story with you, kind of explain why the videos have not been coming out on a regular basis anymore, and why I haven't been out there, and just to start this video vlog up. So there'll be more videos coming. Thanks.